Check, test, check.
Check, test, check.
All right. No, everybody can hear that.
Alt-A, quick mute.
All right, I'll be back on here in a second. I'm going to go use the restroom one last time.
We got this video thing again happening, I think, Nate.
All right, let me.
Sorry, that was a close mission.
All right.
Am I using the same link or am I?
Yep, you're good.
Because I can't see anybody.
No one has their cameras on.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Just making sure.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Boom, boom,
All
boom.
right. I'm going to go fill my water bottle, and I'll be right back and use it.
Me too. Yeah.
The hell camera's on.
Mike, if you down by the camera at the bottom bar there,
Yeah.
you can hit that little caret and switch it from front to rear.
Now, it says it's on front. That's what's annoying. Let me put it to rear and see what happens. The same thing.
There you go.
All right, then. Product placement.
Throw that on the back shelf thing there.
That's right. Are you not on camera on purpose, Paul?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we were, I don't know what we were doing.
Producers in the bathroom.
Paul, well, Nate, I haven't gotten the detailed answer on. Do you know? And should I mention? I think is the Edge marketing material and all those updates still in motion, and that'll be out soon. And should I keep it kind of high level on that?
I would keep it high level, but I think it's all updated.
Okay. So my PayProTec, all the marketing materials now, Edge, and everything's in there. Okay.
I know a lot of the print stuff is. That's what I wasn't sure about the web presence.
There may be all the web presences have been changed. Every video has been changed.
Okay.
All my PayProTec store. I don't know that because I didn't ask the question. I don't know if we've gone through my PayProTec.com. There's probably a few there's nothing outward facing, but a few inward facing Salter Prime things probably still. Like sample announcement kind of stuff. I don't know that we've gone through and changed, but maybe we have. I just haven't asked.
PayProTec University is one of them, but
yeah,
working on that.
And Nate, just so I know, that email on the flyers look awesome. By the way, I haven't seen them, so I'm jumping in now and looking at them. They look fantastic. That info at PayProTec.com. Where does that go? Who gets that?
It's like a clearinghouse. I think it goes to Hoskins, me. I think maybe Billy gets it. I don't remember all who gets it, but
somebody's getting it. It's not going to. So.
I think Matt and Billy get info. Because out of the blue, I'll get an email from one of them every now and then. I'm like, what? But they like it. Matt especially.
Yeah, he gets mail. That's the main one he responds
to,
which has been around for the beginning of time, apparently. All right, I'm actually going to send out that we're live now email and invite them
one more time
to the YouTube piece. I'm not even going to mess with the Zoom. And all right, I'm going to close everything out on my screen except for Zoom and Keynote. I keep so many things open. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And I have two computers in front of me. I have my iPad in front of me. And so, all right. So we are live, guys. So if anybody would be on YouTube, they could see us.
Do you need the link?
And if you can mute yourself, Mike, that would be great.
All right. Mike Thomas is saying that people are saying they need a name or a meeting ID.
They shouldn't.
Meeting ID or a personal link name, he's saying.
See, Tim.
Mike, if you look in Slack, there's a code. No, wait, where did you send that, Nate?
I mean, just they can do the YouTube link that will do it. So we are now live, guys, just so you know. Okay. Everybody, so for those who are watching who are here early, we will start right at noon, which is about 7 minutes. And but then we will be glad to chat and interact here as people are getting logged in. Hello, Amy and Andrew and David and Frank and Mike and Sam and Scott. I won't do this all day. Then we just read names.
Scott Christopher, hello.
Frank Caldwell, hello.
Frank is in the house. Hello again, Frank.
Hey, Sam.
All right. I think everybody's presenting. Everybody's joining in. We're glad you guys are here. Those who are on YouTube, you will see your chat roll where you can chat with us throughout the time. It's on, no matter whether you're on mobile or on your computer, you can do that. And then those of us who are on the Zoom meeting, we'll be taking questions. You can see right in the middle there, the big Q&A section. We'll be taking questions throughout the time as we get going.
Hey, Victor.
Also see the chat is live.
If you don't have a PayProTec coffee mug, we can get you one.
Could have water bottles. Though I'm not drinking out of it. I'm drinking. It's not enough water for me. So for our newest partners, they've been getting, for those who joined recently, my favorite new thing, the PayProTec playing cards. So
awesome.
All
Bob
right,
Kramer holding up the swag.
Sam, we'll take care of that. Shoot me an email. We'll get you some things. Yes. Bob just keeps holding it up.
Don't make Sam jealous, Bob. You got to stop.
Eric, those cards are a hot commodity. In some communities, it's used in the bartering system.
All right. So let's see. we'll go around. We've got about 3-4 minutes here. So we'll talk about the most important things here first. Who has people on who has the Patriots winning the Super Bowl?
Boo.
Boo.
Wow, that was.
Oh, are they going to win, or who wants them to win?
Well, I was going for prediction.
Prediction.
Predictions. Who's going to win?
Kansas City.
I like Bob's.
Yep. It's hard to. I swear, Mahomes could like throw it from like 1 inch off the ground to like 60 yards down the field. That throw is impressive.
That under the defense offense that they played against the Colts is hard to stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Then on KC too. So I think that's the PayProTec pick. There you go.
It's official.
It's official.
All right. So let's see. We've got a lot of people on here on Zoom. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. We also have those who are over in our chat roll. If you can log in with your Facebook and or your Twitter, or just, I think you can create chat roll, certainly help. But thank you, guest 9236. I don't know who that is, who said hi back to us back over there, but I appreciate it.
Drift notification says that Greg Buckle and team are logged in and on in their conference room.
All right.
Hey, Greg and team. Good to have you guys.
What's up, Jason Horn and Susanna Serrano? Thank you guys for joining us today. All right. What are you guys feeling? Feeling ready? We'll do 12:02. I know everybody's always slow to get the last things in. We appreciate you guys. We'll be watching chat.
Hello, PayProTec. Welcome.
And we see Jason Horn already talking smack that all 4 NFL teams have players from the University of Georgia. Nice job, Jason. Pull that up.
I saw somebody taking credit for that Saints win from Ohio State the other day too. Don't recall where Drew Brees went to college, but I don't think it was Ohio State. Wrong Big Ten school.
Hey, Steph Russo, thank you for coming. All right, I am going to pull up my slides here, and we're going to get going. We're excited to have everybody here today. And I'm going to introduce everyone here in a moment. All right. All right. So we are getting ready for our 2019 kickoff. Look at that cool animation. Everybody see that?
Hey.
Our 2019 kickoff. It takes a little while to get everybody up and rolling, and as we come into the new year, and certainly we see that, and we have a little dashboard that we're able to watch and see how people in green is good. Red means you're not doing as well as our goals had hoped. And for the first couple of days of January, things are a little bit red, but man, is it exciting. Danny, I know, and I talk about this a lot. It's exciting to be able to see things turn to the green. And as now we're to the middle part of January, and we're looking forward to a 2019, and we believe there's huge amounts of opportunities to come. So I want to welcome you to the 2019 kickoff. On this call, there's 6 of us on this call. I'm going to show some pictures of 5 of the 6 that are on here, and then you'll meet Mike Stetzel here. I want to present our leadership team here at PayProTec. In the upper right-hand corner, you see Mr. Matt Hoskins, our founder and CEO. He wasn't able to join us today, so he wears many hats and lots of things going on. but he helps us set vision and has been here from the beginning. He's the one who knows the whole history of the 15 years plus now of PayProTec as we've been growing. Just next to him, always looking wistfully into the sky, is Mr. Danny Shard. Under Danny there is Mr. Billy West. We'll introduce all these guys a little bit more when all of us will be presenting. You see myself speaking into the microphone, we're often seen. Mr. Paul Kent, who apparently visited London or also the kitchen in PayProTec offices in Warsaw, Indiana. And Mr. Robert Kramer staring off wistfully into the distance as he is known to drive miles to see something great like that. I don't know. I lost what I was saying there. Didn't plan that at all. But let me just give you a brief overview of what we will cover over the next few minutes. We're going to cover what makes the PayProTec team special. We're going to look at what happens when we get merchants activated faster. Billy's going to be walking us through that. We're going to talk about what it means to go brand yourself. We're also going to talk about EPX Edge and beyond. We're going to talk about training opportunities in 2019, what we need from you to make sure we're creating things that are going to help you grow your business, and what we already have underway and we're working on. We're going to talk about all the things, point of sale and POS this coming year. And so we're going to talk about POS in 2019. And then, of course, throughout this whole time, you can ask questions in your chat. You can ask questions in the Q&A section of Zoom. You can also ask, you can send us text message. However, we'll do it. Mr. Josh Brown is watching in the Warsaw, Indiana office, and he's going to be making sure we get as many of those questions answered at the end of the time. As we kick off, I want to just kick off a little bit about what makes PayProTec special. Okay. Why the PayProTec team? And I was thinking about this a few moments ago, why the PayProTec is so special. I've been in this industry now. I've been with PayProTec for a little over 6 years. I get to go to trade shows. In fact, if you're in the greater Northeast area, I'm going to be in Newark, New Jersey with Mike Stetzel and Paul Kent. We'd love to meet up with you. We go to some of the trade shows. We go to meetings. We go and meet with lots of ISOs. And I would say I've been able to meet with probably upwards of 500 to 600 different organizations that are involved in payments. And there's no one that I've met that has the bond and the focus on independent sales offices more than PayProTec. We have an office that every day wakes up thinking, what can we do to help our partners grow? What can we do to help them grow their business? How can we better do that? We're not perfect. We make mistakes. Things go wrong. But when at the end of the day, we work extremely hard. And I look at this picture. This is a picture of a restaurant that's up at our headquarters office. And there were just a few of us there. We were having a dinner. Is that not only do we wake up with a common vision and mission and looking to make sure that we make a difference in your lives as our sales partners, we also love being together and we enjoy the time. And I don't know how many times we've had 5-6 hour long conversations over dinners and Cubs games and talking all kinds of schmack all the time, but also focused on making sure that we're making each other better. And that's what makes PayProTec different. And one of the things as we go in, I was thinking about is we also have a bridge of relationships. Some of these guys I've known for a few years, and some I've had the opportunity to know for lots of years. And one of those people that I've had the opportunity to know for lots of years is who's going to talk to us a little bit about activations, Mr. Billy West. And I was told him when I introduced him today, I was thinking one of the first memories I have of Billy, but Billy and I had the opportunity to go middle school and high school together. And this will show our age, Billy. I apologize. That when I first met Billy, I remember someone going up to me, "Hey, do you know that guy who looks like Luke Perry?" And I said, I totally remember this. 90210 is the star. Billy had the perfect chiseled jaw, the great sideburns, the incredible smile, and he made the 90210 in Warsaw, Indiana look amazing. And that's what I remember of. Billy just always has he has a heart to caring for other people. He has worked hard. He's been at PayProTec, I think, longer than anyone else that's on this call. And he has certainly led us well. And, well, when you look like Luke Perry, what else can you say? So, Mr. Billy, all over to you. I told you I was going to get you.
Yeah, you definitely got me there. It's been a long time since I looked like Luke Perry, though. So, but I do appreciate it. It was those were the glory days, I guess. So, but but I want to let everybody know that's on here that I'm really excited about the year, and I think this is going to be an amazing year, and I want to thank all of you for joining today. It's really a great group of people that we've got, and we are thankful for each and every one of you. So I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to go ahead and get right into this faster activation slide that we've got pulled up. Really, I've got like a time limit, so I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how long that is, but I'm going to try to make it go quick here. Basically, at the end of 2018, our leadership team kind of got together and we did some reviewing of the numbers in 2018, and we picked out a few areas where we felt like we could focus on in 2019 and improve. So one of those areas was our activation rate. For 2018, we calculated our activation rate was somewhere just above 70%. So that means we're letting 3 out of 10 potential clients slip through the cracks. So that's a lot of unrealized revenue left on the table. So after digging a little bit deeper into the numbers, we did find many factors that contributed to that 30% loss that we're seeing. So one of those factors was like the pay anywhere, pay as you go program. For our activation calculations, basically we consider a merchant that's active after they've reached $300 in processing. Pay as you go setups can take a little bit longer, so that does skew the numbers somewhat. But we feel like this is still a great place to focus on in 2019 to help all of us grow. Basically, to help us improve our activation rate in 2019, what we've done is we've put together this activation team. The team was built to provide all of you partners with a resource that's available in whatever capacity that you guys would like. Basically, if you want us to call every single merchant that you sign, we can do that. If you don't want us to call any of your merchants at all, we can do that too. Or we can do anything in between. So if you've got, like, you're busy or a merchant's far away, you can send us an email and we'll call the merchant for you, so you guys can all focus on selling instead of activating. But like I said, it's all in whatever capacity you guys want it to be in. We've set up 2 contact emails. One is activation@PayProTec.com, and the other one is activations with an S at PayProTec.com. We're working on a phone number, so that'll be set up soon, and we just want you to watch for an update on that. So that'll be coming out soon. But our goal for this team is basically to personalize each activation, and we want it to be as focused to each individual partner as possible. So if you've got like a specific script, or if you want our team to use like your name or your business name when they call, we can set that up, and that's how we'll handle the activations. One of your favorite support team members, Brian Linky, who I don't think he's not on the call, but I'm sure he's listening. He's not really a script guy, but he might be the best person in the world at making your merchant laugh. So you won't be disappointed when he calls your merchants. So let's get this activation team started so we can improve those activation rates, and you can send your emails to activation@PayProTec.com or activations@PayProTec.com, either one, and we'll get it set up and get everybody moving. And that way we can get moving here in 2019 and pick up that activation rate. So let's go on to the next thing that I wanted to present here to you is this promotion that we're going to do to start off 2019. We're going to be adding the Deja Vu Z9 wireless terminal to our free terminal program. So currently, it's on the free terminal program, but it comes with a $125 upgrade fee. We're going to drop that $125 upgrade fee, and we're also going to use the same we're going to use the same terms as the Z11 terminal. So you can now get a Z9 for the same terms as a Z11. So for those merchants who need wireless or through like GPRS that need to process over a cellular connection, they do still have to pay for one of those prepaid annual data plans so that they can process over that. But the nice thing about the Z9 is it doesn't have to be just a wireless terminal. It can work on Wi-Fi. It's got both settings, and you can toggle back and forth. And another nice feature that you can see here on the slide is there's a stand. And part of this promotion, we're going to provide a stand for any merchant submitted that does more than $20,000 or $20,000 per month in volume. They will get a free stand. The stand is basically, it's a game changer for the Z9. It opens up so many more possibilities than like a typical wireless device. It can be wired, like hardwired for connection reliability. So it can sit on the table on the stand, just like a Z11, and you can pick it up and move it. Although during transaction, it would have to stay on the base to be able to process that transaction. So, but with that charging stand, you can put it on Wi-Fi, and that makes it basically the most versatile terminal we've got in our lineup. It still has all the features of Deja Vu, all those added value features with the de novo back office, and all of that comes with it. So, I mean, I've wanted to put this promo together for quite a while, and just we haven't happened to be able to do it, but basically the stars have aligned, and now we're ready to put this thing out and get your merchants into the best solution possible for them. And I think this one is going to be very helpful in getting that done. I mean, that's the key to great relationships with your merchants, is getting them into the correct piece of equipment for their business. And this is definitely gonna help and put you in that direction. So that's what I've got for the Z9. I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys are too. And now I'm gonna turn over the mic to a guy who needs no introduction. You all know him. You all love him. His commitment to you is just incomparable. Please welcome the voice of PayProTec, Danny Shard.
Danny's muted.
Did I mute myself and you guys couldn't hear me? Here we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you, everybody. Excited to be on this call. Although I can't take the title of the voice of PayProTec. That's going to stick with Mr. Manahan and his fancy microphone that I do not have. He sounds a lot better than I do. Excited to be on the call with all of you. And I couldn't be more excited for 2019. And thank goodness we're finally through the holiday hangover that I say. My parents were in town literally through last week, so it feels like we're just starting the year right now. And it felt like those holidays kind of drug out. So I couldn't be more excited to really kick this year off. Just to recap of what Billy said, I couldn't be more excited about this merchant activations thing. I think we've got a heck of an opportunity there to help you guys activate your accounts. Let us help you. Email that activations at PayProTec team so we can kind of have a custom setup for you and helping you activate your merchants. That's going to be huge in helping you grow and your portfolios grow in 2019. I'm going to discuss here EPX Edge and beyond and a few other things. So let's start off with just a small moment of silence that we're finally able to no longer discuss or say those words Saltsha or Saltsha Prime. I love the brand. I loved everything it did for us up to this point, but I think everybody that has experience with us over the last couple of years would agree that that name was a little bit tougher to say and always had a merchant saying, "What is that?" And we had to explain that as well. So I'm excited that now we've kind of simplified it. EPX Edge has a really good ring to it. And now all of our marketing material, customer-facing content, The videos, a lot of our partners have gotten videos that we've custom created for you, have all now been switched to EPX Edge. And this is how we're going to represent our version of this cash discount program moving forward. As you all know, a lot of moving pieces with this, and we continue to advance this program from the solutions we can offer. Bob will talk to you a lot about the point of sale side here shortly as well, but those solutions are continuing to expand. Excited to have this Z9 as another really clean option that we can now offer this at that promotion that Billy just talked about with this. As some of you have probably seen, and that I've talked to a lot of you about already, the cash discount program in general, from an industry term, has more or less been under the magnifying glass as of late. You saw the announcement from Visa, and where they more or less put out there that it's not a compliant program. Rest assured that our legal team and our ownership have taken a deep dive into that, and we're confident with the way we're presenting our program being completely compliant. A few things that we've updated and that you'll see we're going to continue driving this program as we move forward. For example, those VX520s, you no longer see a separate line item on those devices breaking out the non-cash adjustments. This is where we're going to start seeing a lot of our program go in the future. And it's more of the way the cash discount program from an industry perspective really should be working. And it's having a separate price for cash and a separate price for credits. And essentially our devices, from the mobile solutions to the terminals to the point of sale systems, are going to eventually all have that capability to process all transactions, including cash, through the device. So that device is going to be programmed with a separate price for cash and a separate price for credit, exactly the way the program should be working. So you'll see more of that as we go forward, and a lot of more enhancements to make this program even easier and better, with some new improved statements that we hope to have out in the near future, and some more capabilities to help you confidently sell the program. A lot of popularity with the flat rate pricing that we rolled out in August. Obviously, that's made this program night and day different than the way we were doing it before. I want to make sure that every partner also knows the complete flexibilities we have with that. Like, for example, small ticket merchants. We're starting to see a lot of accounts set up with a flat dollar amount to the merchant and a dollar amount to the cardholder, making it extremely clean. We can do that with this flat rate pricing for Edge. So let's keep those conversations coming in. Let us help you with those opportunities, so we can help you maximize your revenue and really set these merchants up in a clean way. And you can really close a lot of accounts with these new programs like this for EPX. So that's Edge and what we've got to look forward to. And I'm going to migrate this conversation, and I'm going to talk about our branding. So we've rolled out a new program called Go Brand Yourself. I may have talked to some of you about it, and it's if I haven't, I definitely want you to keep this on your mind and look into doing this here in 2019. Traditionally, with a processing, you have had your own business, or maybe you've been an independent partner and you've been powered by PayProTec, and you've always had to have that explanation to your merchants. Well, I'm the broker, if you will, or I'm the sales rep that's helping you, and PayProTec's the processing company. And you've always kind of had that separation of brand. If you've had your own business, you know, if you're John's Merchant Services, you've never been able to really represent yourself as John's Merchant Services on the application and on the statements. This Go Brand Yourself is actually a new program that we launched in October that allows you to do it. We've already had over 10 offices that have moved forward with this branding. So it's really excited to see the amount of people that have jumped on this already. And I'm confident that a lot of you will move forward with this here in 2019. What this really means is it's the best of both worlds with moving forward from a branding perspective. Previously, you had to become a registered ISO. You had to pay $10,000 to Visa, MasterCard upfront and annually to represent your own brand. Then there was obviously you had to put together your own ISO program. You had to take on the risk. There was a lot of moving pieces with that, and wasn't ideal for a lot of offices that wanted to take on that approach, which in essence left them to be powered by PayProTec or powered by the company that they were working with. With this program now, it allows you to brand yourself with having everything on your brand, from applications to merchant statements to your portal for your sales partners. Any communication from our system to your merchants comes in your brand. It's extremely clean and very easy to do. And you can do this while still taking advantage of our partner program, upfront bonuses, free equipment options, everything that we've put together for you. You're going to be able to take advantage of that and be your own brand and separate out more or less from underneath that PayProTec shadow if that's something that you're wanting to do. Really excited to help you guys get there. I'd love to talk to you individually as you see this becoming something that you want to do. But it's really exciting and something that we can do for you at a relatively low cost. That being said, that's what I'm going to discuss now. I'd like to introduce a guy that we all know and love. I will say he's part of the trio of Michigan Wolverines that we have in PayProTec. He's most notably known for his insane amount of Michigan Wolverines attire. Mr. Paul Kent will take it away from here.
Hey guys, thanks Danny. Yeah, the EPX Edge we've seen, we're excited about that. It's going to be a big push to continue that in 2019. Again, the merchant activation piece is going to be a really big thing for us as well to help you guys, pick up on that work that you've already done and help to close those deals and finish them out. Those are going to be big things for PayProTec. But another one of our primary focuses for 2019 is going to be training and what that's going to look like for us, and this year we really want to offer more updated and better training content to you guys across the board in every way. So some of the things that we've started looking at, we actually just right across from me here set up a new training recording studio in a big office here. So we've got a nice recording setup with one of Nate's fancy microphones and a nice new camera for some of the training setup. And we really want to focus on this. And coming here in a minute, we're gonna ask you a little bit, so maybe some audience participation at some level here to help us out with that. But the basic idea is that we want to take you from maybe like a novice level or maybe an average or even a skilled level to becoming an expert. And because what that allows you to do is instead of just being able to go in and make a sale, this allows you to have all the information you need to help provide your potential merchants and your existing customers even with the best possible solution and to have a smooth onboarding experience, right? Because again, you've heard this I know you've heard it from Nate and probably heard it from Danny, but we're looking for that triple win, right? Where the merchant wins, you as the partner wins, and then PayProTec wins because you guys win. So we win when you win. So we want to equip you to win as much as possible. So some of the things are going to be changing with that. Like I said, we're going to be updating and revamping kind of the fast track training program. That's something that we've seen some pretty good success with here in the last year. And we really want to keep continuing to change and update that program to make it better. New training content in relation to the payments hub. That's something that's been asked for a little bit. And so we're working on generating new content around that to help you guys understand that better as well. And I think another big training area that we want to try to focus on is point of sale systems as well. We want to get as many of you equipped and comfortable with our point of sale portfolio because we've got a crazy bunch of point of sale options that I think we're going to get to a little bit later on that. But we want to be able to equip you to succeed, to sell everything that PayProTec has to offer and meet your merchants' needs as best as possible. And again, there's a lot of advantages to doing that. But basically, our goal with the training program for 2019 is to make you the best partner you can be, which will help you in turn grow your business, like Nate talked about earlier, to be as successful as possible with PayProTec. So we want to try to make that easy with as much content as possible that we can. And so that's kind of one of our primary focuses. Now, here's one of the areas, we can create stuff that we know will be helpful at a basic level, but there's a lot of specific things that a lot of you know, hey, I need to know specifically about this thing. Where can I get information about, again, the payments hub was one that started coming in, and it was, that was one where we immediately, jumped on it and said, hey, we've got to start looking into creating training content for this and around this, because that's a big, important need. And we were able to get that communication and feedback. But hearing from you guys, what kind of training content you would be interested in, which areas, you struggle with or would like some help for us to create some, again, some videos or even just some training guides or something to help you along the way to improve on your ability as a partner to help, get the sale and complete the deal. So one of the ways that we've really jumped on that, and really before I even do this, I want to say, we've got the chat open now. You guys submit some questions in there, either in the Zoom chat or in the kickoff webinar chat over on the chat roll. But call in, talk to somebody. If you've got, call in and talk to anybody and just say, hey, I need this piece of training content. I need to know how to do this. I need to know where to do this. Schedule a drift meeting with some of these guys. Get on the phone, talk with them, and send us an email. Anything you can do to communicate. Hey, this is the kind of training content that we're looking for. Can you please get me something? Because we would love to get you as equipped as possible. And one of the major steps that we've taken to do that is we've dedicated a specific individual here to really focus in on a role as a coach for you guys, to help you have a kind of a direct point of contact to really help you get directed in the right way and get you best equipped to succeed. And again, so we want to get you into a prime position for that. And a big part of that is going to be Coach Mike, who I'm going to introduce now. Mike's been with PayProTec for a long time and has been in the customer service and agent service industries for his entire career. And he understands meeting the needs of customers, which in this case is both you as partners for PayProTec, as well as for our agents. And so he's going to talk a little bit about some of our immediate upcoming training opportunities, and what that's going to look like.
Thank you, Paul. I appreciate it. We have a great portal, and it is called partner.paymentshub.com. If you are hearing that for the first time, I'm sure that Paul would be glad to type that out to everybody on the chat. If you're on with us through Zoom, partner.paymentshub.com. This is now the only way to get to your portfolio information, to get to your merchant's information. The cool thing is it's beautiful, it's colorful. You can see your merchant's tickets. You can see the last time they called when they had a problem with their batch. You can see when their terminal is shipped. You click on the little picture of the truck and it'll give you the tracking number. So if you haven't done that yet, please do so. If you need help with that before we get a chance to talk or you get a chance to call, there are 4 great videos at my.payprotec.com that walk you through the first 4 sections of partner.paymentshub.com. The 5th largest section is the enrollment area, where we will talk about teaching you how to build a template to send to a merchant for them to complete. They send it back to you. You check it over and you send it in. You submit it. It goes to underwriting. There's no paperwork necessary. You have the other option to sit across the table from your merchant, talk on the phone, take down the application, send it to them for verification. The same process. Next Thursday, January 24th, 2 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing a live training to show you each of these skills. Commit to at least a 30 to 35-minute window for this, please. After the training is finished, this full training will be posted. The next steps will be breaking that training down into piece by piece by piece videos for my PayProTec. As Paul mentioned, we are working on solutions to videos that are at the PayProTec University that are still helpful, but maybe becoming dated. We want to have a collection of training videos for you in my PayProTec that is easy to sort through. You click on a subject, you find what you need. Anyway, if you're ready to get involved with that, give me a call, 574-218-6680, or please email me at mike@pptdesk.com, and we will dive into that portal. Otherwise, count on seeing an email early next week to register for the training next Thursday. Please, if there's any questions, let us know. And again, as Paul said, send us ideas. Get those ideas to us. Let us work it over, and we'll begin to communicate about things as they hit the drawing board. As everyone has said, 2019, we need this type of help for our agents. You all are here and ready to go. We need to have this for you. Thank you. Now, Mr. Robert Kramer, his claim to fame for me is this guy is not only a good salesperson, knowledge about POS, but here's the deal. This guy worked in a restaurant. I've always found as a former restaurant guy, I didn't care for talking to guys who didn't really know the business. We have Bob, and so he covers both angles. And that, I'm going to tell you right now, you can ask your colleagues, helps us have a lot of winning conversations with customers. Bob, Robert Kramer.
Thank you, Mike. Hey, everybody. So today we want to talk about point of sale, something that's pretty big. And this is something that we've been working on for a little while to be able to do this. And because of inconsistency in pricing across the board from, Paradise to Linga to Retail Cloud, we found it easier just to offer a hardware discount. So now, where before with Paradise, you could get a free bundle if they purchase a Paradise, we are pushing that amount over to other POS systems that we're able to do this with EPX Edge pricing. If you have a customer that you're going to sell EPX pricing with, and you're looking to promote a POS system, Paradise, Hot Sauce, Linga, PayProTec, which I'll get to in a second, Retail Cloud, we can offer you a $12.99 hardware discount up front. Not a bad deal, which is the cost of a full bundle for some of these systems. Some of them, it's going to cover 85% of the bundle, but still, it's a pretty substantial discount for hardware up front, especially if you're talking about a customer that's utilizing a single station. The only minimum of this is the same minimum we've won with before for EPX Edge discounts, and that's a $15,000 minimum in processing. So now, before you only had one choice, now you have multiple. If they aren't doing EPX Edge, what we're going to do for you is if you sell that at an MSRP, standard retail price, you're going to get a $500 bonus for any POS contract you put in. So before, where Paradise really didn't have a great bonus because we kept this pricing structure down, or for Retail Cloud where the pricing structure was down, or NCR where it really doesn't cost that much, no matter what the contract is, if you signed a Paradise, Hot Sauce, Linga, PayProTec, Retail Cloud, NCR Silver, Silver Pro, or Grubber, which I'll talk about in a second, you're going to get a $500 bonus on that contract. That's a pretty good deal for selling it for a retail price. That doesn't include everything we carry, but some of our relationships with our POS are referral only, and we're not able to do it, but we keep working on it. But this is the majority of POS systems we have available at this point in time. So basically, if you sell a POS, you're going to get $500 for doing so, as long as you're selling at a standard price. The last thing, is, or not the last thing I have, but when it comes to pricing, one of the things that comes up is being able to sell it for above standardized pricing. I surely don't want to hinder an agent. And if you're able to sell something for above the standardized pricing that we have, then what we can do is allow you to make the difference. So if Paradise, you want to go out and sell it for $2,000 and the standard retail price is $12.99, please go ahead and sell it for that. We'll allow you to keep the difference between that and the standard retail price. That's the same for Hot Sauce, and that's the same for PayProTec. I noticed down here that someone is asking for a PowerPoint on POS. Each POS system has a PowerPoint. It's already available at my.payprotec.com. So Sam, please go to my.payprotec.com, and there's a PowerPoint for each POS. The last thing we want to talk about today is some of the things that are coming up in 2019. Growzilla, some of you have already seen Growzilla, our salon POS. This is a referral only, so we refer the whole thing over to Growzilla. Growzilla will do the demo, will do the contracts, and they will come out and install it. It's a very good system, and we've had great experience with it with the agents that have utilized it. We're bringing on Grubber, which some agents are aware of. It is a kiosk and quick service POS. That is 100% what it is built for, is kiosk and quick service. They can do retail pricing on it, or they can do a lease. We have been working also with a dry cleaning PLS called Inlight, another referral partner for us. Great company. And if you have a dry cleaning service, there's not many dry cleanings out there, people. If you have a dry cleaning customer, you want to look at a POS system, we do have an option for us. We're bringing on Vend Retail POS. Vend is a very large company in the cloud-based POS industry. It is well established worldwide, and we're bringing them on. We are that close to having the EPX integration done with them. PayTech, some of you are aware of already. We have a relationship with PayTech POS. This is on EPX and can do edge pricing. It's built for grocery and convenience store. If you have grocery convenience stores looking for the high-end grocery in-counter scanner and scale, deli scanner and label printers, PayTech is where we would go with that. Paradise for liquor stores. Paradise is about to release a huge liquor store build to their standardized retail software. This is going to be case breaks. This is going to be tracking with POs, and we are working on integration with state-run liquor pricing and liquor boards. That's coming at the end of this quarter for everybody, so please look at it. It'll increase where we can really push Paradise inside of vertical. Revel on EPX is coming. I know that Revel is something we've always dabbled in and had in our back pockets, but there is a Revel integration to EPX, which with that will allow us to sell direct for Revel. So that's coming soon. I am hearing right now Q2, but I think it's going to be earlier than that. First year promotion we're going to run is hot sauce. Some agents are already aware of this promotion, but we haven't talked about a lot. Before the end of Q2, we're going to have a fantastic promotion for hot sauce where the pricing is going to be in line with Harbor Touch. Yes, that's going to give us a pricing model that's in line to what Harbor Touch is doing, and we're going to do it with hot sauce. We're looking in February and March of rolling this out, but it is coming in 2019. That's pretty much everything we have for POS so far and what we're rolling out in 2019. Obviously, there's some things that are coming about that we can't talk about, but will make a huge difference when that time comes. We'll make sure we get it to you. If you have any questions about POS, you can always contact us at the POS office at 317-204-2650. And if you have a lead or you want to get a consultation or just have any questions, please utilize POSlead.com, POSLEAD.com. It instantly sends over information to the POS team, and we can start working on your lead, whether that's working directly with you for the customer or working directly with the customer. Either way you like it, we can make that happen for you. Without further ado, we're going to bring it back to Nate Manahan, the voice of PayProTec.
All right. Well, I appreciate that. So we're ready to start answering your questions, though we've been doing that some through chat as we've been going on. I may highlight a few of those things, but let me make sure that we just go over review to say I've been taking some notes here on what everybody's been saying, though most of it I knew before. But here's one thing I wrote down. When Billy was talking about activating more merchants, our average across our portfolio, both small and large merchants, so all the way through, the agent makes about $3.30 a day on an average merchant. If over this next year you activated 50 merchants 7 days faster than you have been, you'd make an extra $1,000, and it scales from there. Every day they're waiting. And that's where we're starting to think, what can we do? And obviously that's a win for us too, because it amazes me how much we leave on the table when day after day we're waiting for those merchants to activate. The brand yourself, the training, the POS options. There's so much going on, so many things to get excited about. The team that's working on this, I'm looking up my screen above me and seeing some great Danny and Mike and Paul and Billy, Robert, who's 2 doors down from me here in our Indianapolis office. We are committed to making you successful. And so we're going to do anything we can. So I'm going to look. I don't know that there's any questions we haven't covered directly. A couple things to go. Go to My PayProTec. There's all kinds of information there. Email Mike if you have training ideas. We're going to start highlighting some new training things. You're going to see more emails from us talking about some of those things. And we want them to be things you need, not just things we think you need. And sometimes we're right, but we don't bat 1,000%. So we want to know exactly what you need. And so we can help you get out into the industry, get out in different verticals, and get you ready to be successful in 2019. Guys, anything last? I'm going to allow it to go around the horn. Each of you have less than 15 seconds to close, because we are almost 45 minutes in, and I really appreciate your time. You guys have all, what I'm looking for here right now is, I appreciate this. I'm looking at our YouTube numbers and our Zoom numbers, and they have not dropped, which is amazing. Shows how good this content has been. So thank you very much for doing that. And let's go. I'm going to see upper left-hand corner on my screen right now is Mr. Mike Stetzel. Parting words.
You know what? You took part of the words out of my mouth. The fact that we have all these people still on here, it goes to show that we're dealing with seasoned people who are here to improve their business, and we're here to do that. Again, contact me, mike@pptdesk.com.
All right, Mr. Billy West, I'm just going around the horn. You're up next.
I think you covered it really well. I didn't get into those activation numbers as far as like, you know, what we lose in a day, but because I only had a little bit of time. But yeah, it's really, if anybody wants an in-depth look, we can actually show them more and get more into it. But yeah, please start emailing that team and let's get them started so we can all do so much better. And I want to thank everybody for sticking around. So,
all right, Mr. Paul Kent, you are up next.
Send us what you want to be trained on. We will help you. That's what we want, because if we can save time by getting you stuff that you want and not waste time creating stuff that you don't, again, we're looking for that win-win. So help us help you.
That was Paul Kent's inner Jerry Maguire, for those who knows. Help us help you. Help us help you. All right, Danny, you're up next. I think you're muted, Danny, somehow. Check your camera.
Of course, that's what I do. I think the common theme that we can all take away from this is that you're hearing us say, you know, get in touch with us, help us more, lean on us more, and that's really what we want you to do. And in years previous, you know, we did our best to support you as much as we could. We've really positioned ourselves more lately with Coach Mike Stetzel, with our partner support team from Jay Salid, Jen, Pam, Brian Linke, Mike Thomas, the whole crew. Lean on us more. Let us help you. Engage with us on how we can help you activate merchants, close more deals, get a better understanding of Edge. Just in general, letting us help you really blow up 2019 in a big way and start making more money. So lean on us, lean on us, lean on us.
Absolutely. Mr. Robert Kramer, as he brings his camera back up.
The last thing I would leave you with is reach out to us anytime you have a question about POS. Calling the main office at 317-204-2650. You're going to get somebody's going to pick up the phone for you. And if you have a customer that you want to start talking about, POSlead.com. If you start with that, I can send you as much paperwork as you want for the customer. I can start sending you quotes. I can set up a consultation, and we can get the customer on a 3-way call, and I can ask the necessary questions to decipher what POS is going to be best for them. You don't have to do that. You want to do a demo? We can get a demo done for you. POSlead.com, or contact us directly at the POS office.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mike and Billy and Paul and Danny and Robert, everybody who has joined together. It's going to be a great 2019. We're going to be together lots of times on webinars and recorded trainings. We're going to have so much to learn, and we're going to be able to get to next December and look back and go, wow, how in the world did we get all that accomplished? Well, we did it because we're all working together. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for being at the 2019 launch. If you have anything you need, please reach out to us. We're here for you, and have a great Tuesday afternoon.
See you, everybody.